All right, let me get this shared out real fast over to Facebook. All right, there we go. And in the future, sometimes I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to. It's just because I don't want to put out stuff like this. I don't want to get my Facebook page shut down because that's where I do a lot of my business at, as far as getting information out. And so I don't want to, like, they're gonna do whatever they got to do to protect this white woman. All right, and y'all need to know who she is. Y'all need to know where she's from. Y'all need to know how long she's been at Rosemary. Y'all need to know what school she came from. You need to actually go right now and look into the college that she just graduated from. Okay, and that's called. Well, we'll get into all of that. Let me get this shared over to Facebook and get some people over here first, because I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing again once people start coming over from over there. And so that's what we're gonna have to do on certain things. So when you get over, or if you get over here late, go ahead and hit that subscription button, because like I said, I have more freedom over here at Facebook. At YouTube, and if they shut me down over here, it won't have the impact like when they try to do it over on Facebook or whatever. Like I said, they're gonna do whatever they can to protect this person. And I'm not gonna sit there and watch that. Like, maybe what I do have has no impact. Maybe it has a lot of impact, but I'm not gonna do nothing. This is crazy. All right, where we at? Let's get this shared over there again. Again, I'm putting this over on Facebook now. So come on over here and check this out over on Facebook. I don't really have anything going on Twitter, so there's no need for me to do that. But as soon as I start seeing people coming on over here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this information. I'm not gonna sit long because I'm not gonna have a lot of dead time going on with that. But if you're coming over from Facebook, be sure and hit that link that you see me sharing out for Andrews. Welcome to Andrews, the podcast. New merch store, and I could use your support. You know what I mean? I'm gonna need it. So go over there and check that out as soon as you can. Again, we got this situation in Andrews, South Carolina, in Georgetown County in South Carolina. The principal has admitted that, and what I'm gonna do is when I get off this live, I'm gonna put a link into the description box for people who are not from Andrews, South Carolina, not familiar with this situation. Let me take a few seconds real fast to give you a rundown on what's going on. So we have a situation in Georgetown County in one of the middle schools in the town that I live in Andrews. That's where you see the A and all that good stuff. The name of the school is Rosemary Middle School, and what has happened is a teacher. One second here. Let me put y'all on pause. right. All right. Let's get into this, man. Again, same thing, man. You come over here from Facebook. I'm just gonna see, like I said, I'm giving it a few minutes for a few people to come over. Remember, when you come over here, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel over there, Even Sinaj TV. Like I said, it's gonna be times where things that I'm gonna put out, because I'm gonna be putting out some real stuff, and it ain't crazy. It's just what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting it out, and what I need you to do is to come over this way, and so you'll be able to get to it. All right. Again, sorry about just now. I had a call. My daughter went to school. Wouldn't kind of, don't know if thought she kind of felt bad, but I guess after she got up and got going, everything was okay. But Rosemary Middle School in Georgetown County, South Carolina. This young teacher was over there teaching about this transatlantic slave trade. Okay. And she gave an assignment to the students. Again, I'm going to provide a link in the description box about the assignment that she offered that she gave to the students. Well, what ended up happening, one of the parents' child missed school that day, and so the parent came to the school to come over to the parent came to the school to collect the child's work for that day so that the child can stay on task, a responsible parent. So in doing that, she was given work or whatever, and I guess the people didn't pay attention to what they gave her, and that was in the assignment. And so when she went and read it, of course, being a concerned parent, not understanding why you're teaching, why is this assignment asking my child to imagine being in 2022. And so the parent was obviously upset about that. Now, the approach that Georgetown County and the Gab News and Rosemary Middle School took, they released the name of the parent, okay, in the situation, and they protected the teacher. Well, that teacher's name, and again, she's not related to the mayor, so that should let you know her last name is McClary, okay? And she's a public teacher, and I did some research. Here's how I came about this, right? So they put her on administrative leave, right? Okay, and so I went and then I'm from the area. I know kids that go to the school, and so I was able to really draw a line of conversation with me and some of my inside sources in Rosemary after the situation happened with the alleged threat to shoot up the school yesterday. And so from that, me and the kids started talking, and then because the kids know, and they're being told, hey, don't say nothing about this. But those kids were quick to tell me, oh no, that's Miss McClary, that's Miss Heather McClary who they let out of school. And I wonder, because she was brought back to school. She was allowed to come back to school yesterday. And I wonder, was that situation, again, I alleged it, and I could have been 100% right, because on her return to school, that was the day that they had that alleged shoot them up, the kids gonna shoot the school up. And because I figured the way Georgetown County is handled, listen, you still haven't heard anything from any of the representatives. Now, I have a letter that was sent out to the parents from the Rosemary Middle School teacher, right? And in that, the teacher admitted fault on the school's part, and I'll make that available also in the description box. Also, she said that the school was wrong for what they're doing. Now, the questions, and they said that they were going to give the teacher some professional training, I guess, on how to teach on controversial subjects, which I don't know why slavery is controversial. Here's a lady who graduated from Freed, and I mean, look at this. Just look at where she graduated from. Go look her up. I mean, Heather McClary. You know what I mean? Easy. She's a teacher at Rosemary Middle School. She got there. She got there. She got there. I see when she checked in like 2018. Now, the school said that she wasn't malicious in what she did, and she probably wasn't being malicious. So what's the problem with her? I've been on her Facebook. She hasn't released an apology. She hasn't said anything. So, again, I'm telling you, this is, says here, according to her profile, she went to Freed Hardman University, and apparently just graduated from there in 2018. Freed, F-R-E-E-D, Hardman, H-A-R-D-E-M-A-N, Hardman University. And if you go take a look at Freed, look like they had to free a few people from there around 1865, if you are familiar with the dates. But again, we're talking about a situation at Rosemary Middle School in Andrews, South Carolina. The NAACP hasn't spoken out. The school board hasn't said anything official. The parents are being, nothing's being said. Because here's the thing, had that parent not went to that school that day, had that parent not did that, right? Had that parent not did that, that child would have been taught that. These children would have been taught that. And so my question is, after you give the teacher her professional training for something that you admitted that she did wrong, how do you rectify what you did wrong with the children? Okay. And that's the whole blow off. That's the whole throw off. How long have you been teaching this stuff? How many classes? And I'm sure she's not the only teacher there that's teaching this stuff. But how long has this been part of the deal? How long has paidteachers.com had this on their website for teachers to go and get and bring in? Because again, there's no significant benefit from this young white lady teaching these children about the transatlantic slave trade. Okay. And again, they said that she didn't have any malicious intent, Mrs. McClary. They said she didn't have any malicious intent, and she probably didn't. But she didn't use any common sense either. Or maybe, again, that's the way she see those little black children, as slaves. So they would know. She would never ask. We haven't heard from the school board. We haven't heard from any organizations in Andrews. We haven't heard from any black pastors. We haven't heard from anybody. All we know that this lady, this teacher, Miss McClary at Rosemary School, has been protected and being protected. And again, I'm not going to read that letter from the Rosemary Middle School, but it's out. And so I think that I'm sure they did not send that past their legal team before they put that out. And so we have a situation that I'm going to continually talk about until somebody listens and hear, because they're saying it. They are actually saying it. We have it in writing. Okay. No disrespect to the principal of Rosemary, but you signed that paper. Okay. And maybe you were told to say what you said, but you said it and you signed your name to it. And now we have proof. So you're going to go and give the teacher professional training. Okay, cool. I thought that's what college was all about. I thought that was what the test to get to be a teacher was all about. But apparently that's not. They're going to need to be retrained. I don't know what world she's living in 2022, where all the racial animus that's going on all over the country. How could you look at that and think that? No, I think it was malicious. Okay, they say it wasn't, but you have to be a malicious person to look at that in 2022, looking at what's going on and say, okay, well that's cool. Let's put that in there right before Black History Month. Let's remind them, okay, before we start talking about all these uppity niggas and all these uppity Negroes and niggas, then we need to make sure that they understand that, hey, you a slave, but before you get to Benjamin Banneker, and before you get to Rosa Parks, and before you get to any of them, let's establish that what you are. They admitted that it's wrong. Okay, now that they admitted, why is it wrong? So if they know it's wrong, then what's wrong about it? The optics of it, because it don't look good that y'all traditionally Black school is protecting this woman. Like, okay, have her apologize. Let the people. So y'all putting her back in the classroom. Has the training happened yet? Or you putting her back in the classroom first, and then you're going to train her? Because what you're saying is that you're putting unqualified people in to train. I mean, to teach, excuse me. Untrained, unqualified people. What's the college? What's that all about? Again, when you come over here from Facebook, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, okay? Because when I do things like this, I'm going to have to do them over here on YouTube, because they're going to come for the channel and they can knock it down through YouTube, but, you know, we'll still have Facebook and another platform that I'm building out right now as we speak. So see, nobody had a problem when I read the names off the PPP list. Everybody thought that was funny. Oh, boy, you told them. But now there's people that's gonna be like, you know, he wrong for doing that. He shouldn't have did that. They shouldn't have did that. They shouldn't be doing that to them children. You ask yourself, what is it? Why is these 8th graders and these kids bringing these weapons and stuff to school? Self-esteem, self-awareness. The mind state for a child or a Black child is under constant attack. Constant attack. With Kanye say, I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma fuck this bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. That's what your children listening to all day. Now, if me saying it through this microphone offends you, then you should be offended that it's going into your children's ear, not from me, but from their favorite rapper, from their favorite reality TV or some other YouTube influencer or social media influencer. But because you know me and you can put your finger on me, but guess what? I'm the bad guy. And then my man Tony Montana say, you never seen a bad guy like this before. But yeah, it's Heather McClary. That's who did it. That's her name. That's the teacher's name. Wasn't hard to find. I just had to dig. It's funny that I had to dig and had to do it the way I did it, but I did it, and it's true. So just ask Miss Heather, you know what I mean? Don't go harass her. Don't go do nothing to her. Anybody bothering this woman? But we need to know. Where's her statement? Like the kids say, y'all capping for this broad. Come on. Y'all caping for her. Captain Saver racist. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. That's what they teach up in Freed College. Hey, let me pull up something from Freed College and let y'all hear the first thing I pull up, right? Let me go over here and click on this thing, Freed College. Let's see what Freed College is see what they got introduced. And I'm gonna send my child to Freed College. I'm just thinking about it right now as we're talking. Let's go and see. Freed college. Freed Hardman College. Freed Hardman University. Excuse me. Let me put some respect on that. Okay. All right, what we got? Y'all can call Freed Hardman. Ask them to imagine they got a student out here teaching. Let's see what this is. November 29th. Join Red Stiegel, recording artist, songwriter. Let's see what Red Stiegel's talking about.
I am Red Stiegel. December 2nd, I'll be at Freed Hardman University.
Well, let me get this on. I want to get it where you guys can hear it good. Sorry. Let's see what old Reed's talking about. I think Reed will probably do an assignment on slavery over there. I know Reed know about it. You know about it, old Reed Stiegel. Stiegel. There we go, Mr. Stiegel.
Lives up to. Sure hope you'll join us. I'll be looking for you. Hi, I'm Red Stiegel. On December the 2nd, I'll be at Freed Hardman University. And along with the boys in the bunkhouse, we'll explore the life of the American cowboy through his poetry and his music. And we'll talk about the heritage, traditions, and the set of values that a cowboy lives up to. Sure hope you'll join us. I'll be looking for you.
And they like to talk about the cowboys and the Wild West, and they mythologize it. I'm telling you, if y'all go do a little research, man, and a lot of these cowboys was living on the dirt, cow pokes. A lot of our people had a lot of land down there in Andrews, Georgetown County area. You know that for sure. For the Fizzac. What else they talking about over here at the old, okay, let's see what they're talking about here at
because it's almost the time of year for the FHU Challenge Day of Giving. I want to tell you a story very quickly. Dr. Reba Williamson was born just south of us in Baldwin, Mississippi in 1924. She attended Freed Hardman University and went on from here.
I wonder did she hang out with Jerry Jones back there in 1924 from Mississippi? Wonder what she was like. I wonder what she was like. I wonder if she could imagine what it was like being a slave. Miss Dr. Reba Williamson.
Welcome to Freed Hardman University.
To earn a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and a PhD in chemistry. All through the years, she was a great encourager of Freed Hardman. She was always prayerful, and she was always a continual supporter. She passed away recently, and she left Freed Hardman University in her estate. The portion that she has given from her estate is $699,018. It's amazing to think that this lady who lived on a modest professor's salary has been able to give so much. Here's what I want to challenge you with. I want to.
As President David Shannon has often said, our goal is to provide a place for students to belong, be loved, and become. Tonight, you'll hear Freed Hardman family stories that will remind us why we're here and give us all hope on our journey.
How do these people become the ones who are teaching our children, man? That a lot of questions. But there it is. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I am out.